can see a crab in it, undersized one. I don't see any big ones, but they could be at the bottom of the pot. Nope, just 3 undersized ones. 3 babies and some cod. Oh well, this pot's not doing too well. That's good for next year's generation though. Alright, I'll let these go and rebait. Let's reset for next. Hopefully we get something in the next one. If not, tomorrow will be probably the last day and I'll pull them back out. And I can see mud crabs over there wandering around. Maybe I was just unlucky and the big bucks haven't gone in, because I can see a good crab going across there. Oh well. Alright, I can see my hands getting covered in shit here. So see, if I jump in there, I know what happens. I just go straight at my waist, so I've got to clear it. We cleared it. Then just clean it enough. If I touch it, it'll get worse. So there's a little crab at the top. There's crabs in it, and a caddy. Undersized crabs. I believe they, yeah, that'd be undersized. Oh, I don't know how this catfish is going to go, but that crab's actually legal, but legal or not, it looks too small to eat, so you can go back. We can catch him another day. On his next molt, he'll be a bigger crab. Hopefully we get another one. Now you get back across this thing, and there's midgies, so much midgies here. Alright. Every time I've got my hands dirty on this one, let's try. I've still got it. I got dirt and yellow that time. Stinky bait. I don't know how good this is sitting in there. Hopefully that leads to a big mud crab. Might not. Doesn't really matter. All the fruit bats. Generally where there's fruit bats, generally you got good mud crabs, because they catch all the, if the babies die or whatever. It's a food source. Also there's normally a few crocodiles will hang around bat colonies. Same thing. If the bat falls in the water, they're going to eat it. Alright, we're coming up to the spot. Trying to be quick today. Got to be back there before 4 so I can be there for the premiere of this yesterday's episode. And I don't know if I'm going to make it because it's a long trudge in here and I'm checking my pots no matter what. So yesterday I was 10 minutes late to the chat, but alright, I'll restart this. I can see the chicken in it, so it's not a good sign. It's the last big crab I got in there. There was no chicken left, so because he ate it all. Oh, there's a mud crab in that hole though. Oh, there's a hole down there. He must have been half hanging out. He's just slopping around in the hole. So pull this in. Oh, there's a crab in it. There is a crab in it. An absolute monster Jenny. Big Jenny. It's alright. I've got $3 at home to eat. I'm gonna let this girl go. She can, I don't know if she'll have a breed anyway because she's that big. But there's no need for me to kill a Jenny when I've got 3 eaters at home. Just thought I'd check the pot. I don't mind if I get big bucks because I'm about to set up a live, like a pump at the bottom, then 4 boxes with holes, and you tie the crabs up. You run a pump with salt water up to the top, and as it drains through, it just keeps pumping and circulating it to the top, and it keeps the crabs alive until you're ready to eat them. And I think that's a good idea because if you don't eat the crabs you kill, they don't freeze well, they don't stay in the fridge very well, and but if you can keep them alive, as soon as you want to eat them, you just put them in the fridge, put them to sleep, and cook them straight away. I think it's I'm gonna set one up and see how it goes, and it might be the new idea that everyone makes if you want to store your crabs. You don't have to, that way you don't have to kill them. Oh, she's gone and made herself a home there. She can stay there anyway until the next tide. Alright, rebait this. I think tomorrow will be the last day, and then the crab pot comes back out. We'll go into neap tides, and I'll put this pot up somewhere where it's out of the thing, opened up and all that, and wait until the next lot of springs. Nice coffee. Store them until the next lot of springs, and I'm going fishing. No big lizards waiting for me. Stay by this log. Yes. Oh no, it's a Jenny though. Big crab. Very big crab. But it's a Jenny. We're allowed to keep Jennies in the Northern Territory. They're going to be 14 centimeters. That thing would be at least 18 across the back. I'll let this girl go. I'm after bucks, so I'll quickly do that because the tide doesn't wait for no man. Good crab though. Oh well. Like I said, I got those 3 bucks at home. I'll cook up. So I'll do it. Be free girl. Off to live another day. Yeah, I've missed the tide. I'll have to come back later. Damn it. Oh well. Back home, because if it's like this here, I'm not getting into the other places. Oh well. We'll come back at about 2 o'clock then. Different location. This location's on the other side of Darwin, so the tide hasn't came up that much here, so I can actually go get this crab pot. I thought might as well do it now while it's cool, and then I've only got them other 2 to get later on. So I might even, because the tide isn't even really moving in that much yet, might even soak it in my favourite spot and sit here for an hour or 2 for the incoming tide. And I have got the chest mount on still, even though I'm going back to head. I just woke up at 6 and went, man, I've got to really push it. So I didn't know where it was right there and then, so the head mount, so I just went and got the just kept it on the chest mount for today. The head mount will be somewhere underneath something. Or in the car, actually. I reckon it's in the car. From when I converted it over, because I brought the car out on the first trip. Alrighty. This is my little stick to show that if anyone's been in here. Going into neap tide, see how clear the water is now. And there's a good crab in there by the look of it. There's only on the outside of it. Can't see any, but it's a big mullet there. Oh. And we have a catfish as well. Oh, now I see that crab out, I think, on it. I believe it's a Jenny as well, so I'll let that go. I'll probably use that. Hey everyone, well, I've got this water on a roll and boil. All I put in this is garlic salt with a bit of extra, just ordinary salt. Then I put the crabs in the fridge, in the freezer I mean, so they can die. And now we're going to chuck them in. Alright, and we're going to cook these. Normally I cook them for 15 minutes, but some reckons I'm undercooking them, so I'm going to try do it at, it says 22 minutes. So I'll cook it at 22 minutes. This is only a trial. I'll be able to eat it either way, the meat, but we'll give it a go at 22 minutes to see if that helps out. But I've always done about 15 and that's always been plenty for me. I've never had clear meat or anything like that. It's always been flaky and nice. So, but we'll do it a a mate told me. He said just try cooking them a bit longer and see how that turns out, because that's what he does. And so I'm going to give it a go like that. So I'll chuck the lid back on, and we'll wait 22 minutes. Okay, this is cooked. What I'm going to do is, that's 22 minutes. I'm just going to try it and see how it turns out. I've never done it that long before, so there's the second crab. Alright, I'll bring these over here. I've just got these in a tray. I'm going to stick them in here. And I've got my bag of ice. Alright, as you can see, they're in the ice. They're going to cool down, and when they finish cooling down, I'm going to eat. Alright, catch you back when we're eating it. That crab. Juice all over the place. Look at that. Beautiful lollipop. Well, if you're enjoying these series of me going out, please give it a thumbs up. And I've got to check the pots at 3 o'clock, so it's only 12 o'clock. This is me lunch. Also, if you wonder what I do with the crabs and how I eat that many crabs, I've got a bucket with salt water in it and a bubbler, and that keeps the crabs alive until I choose to eat them. But generally I eat a lot of crab anyway, because you can't get much better than this food. Yeah, so the next episode, either I'm going to join the yesterday's and today's mud crabbing trip together, then I'm going out with 2 other people fishing tomorrow and the next day, and then I'm still to decide what I'm going to do Sunday. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you on the next episode. Oh, we're back in the mangroves. The tide should be low enough now I can get to this crab pot, and hopefully we got a big buck in there. Thanks for the support in the previous video, much appreciated. I'm still wearing the chest mount right now, just because I couldn't find the head mount, so I'll have a good look for tomorrow because I'm going out fishing. So it's going to be a bit windy though, so hopefully the audio isn't terrible tomorrow, but it's supposed to be blowing at least 20k an hour. That's the easy part. We're going to go across here, up there, around there. Probably can't see my hand because I'm too used to talking to you with the head mount. As you can see, these are all my bush tracks. That's how many times I go up and down through this area. Even the older tracks that lead off that way to the other creek. I could try that one day too, go back to my other spot. The only problem with that was, didn't really get many crabs. All I seemed to be catching was just big cods and Queensland gropers and stuff like that. More fish I was catching in the crab pot. I think I must be throwing it onto a rock bar and the crabs weren't going in there. I was just getting fish and big fish. Someone's trying to ring me. All right, I'll turn this back on when we're a bit closer. Well, I didn't get that guy because I just saw him go back down that hole. But it looks like there's a mud crab in there. But the big hole up there isn't. So there might be a couple of big ones in there. Watch, make sure that lizard isn't just here. Alright, up she comes. Oh, it's a monster. And we get a stingray. That's what the other shape was. Poor old stingray. We'll have to get a rag. I got a rag in the bag, hopefully, and I'll get him back in there. Hopefully he lives. Don't like his chances. But we got a good buck. That is a really good buck. Look at him. Oh, nice and rusty. That's a good crab. That's a big boy. Alright, we'll get rid of this stingray, get the crab out, and I've got to pack this crab pot up because it's going into neap tides and I probably won't be able to get back here for at least 6 days. So I'm not crabbing it, so I'll pack her up because I'm going crabbing tomorrow and you're only allowed 5 pots out in the water at one time, so all my crab pots are going to get packed up so I can go crabbing with me mate, because yeah, you're only allowed 10 on the boat, and if I've got 5 in already, or 4 in already, that means I can only have to take 1 out tomorrow. So just so I make a good video, we'll pack all these up and we'll come back on the following spring tides, which shouldn't be too long, maybe 7 days max, and I'll come back out here and we'll reset. Alright, stingray I've got to figure out though. I don't like these things. You can see what this stingray's doing. The crab's got a hold of the stingray and the stingray's trying to use its spike to stab the crab, but it's not going to work because the crab's pretty hard. Alright, yeah, it's a big crab. Alright, yeah, I'd push him around 19 centimetre probably. This is why it's my favourite little spot. Alright, one more look at him. There we go, there's a better angle. Big nippers. Shit, yeah, he'll taste good. Alright, I'll get rid of this stingray and put him in the bag, and I'll pack this crab pot down. Okay, I'm turning these on now because, like what's happened every other time, it's falling over. All it takes is one good gutser. Alright, it's called the leap of fate. If I slip when I jump, I'm gonna go face first in the mud. It's only probably 2.5 metre jump. I nailed it. We got anything hiding in there? Yep. Just an undersized one, by the look of it. You could probably push legal, but I had $2 today and I got 2 more, so, and I'm going to put crab pots out and go fishing tomorrow. So I've got enough crab at home. You can go free. Catch you when you're bigger, mate. Hey. Have you only got 1 claw anyway. Keep going. So he wants to hang out, but he knows I don't want to hurt him. Go! There we go. Right, to live another day. Alright, pull this meat out. It stinks. Oh, fire out. I don't dry reach off much, but that rotten chicken is, whoa. Oh my god, that is rotten. Yuck. Fish won't be that bad, but that chicken, oh, it's falling apart in my hands. Turned to jello. Get this here back. Oh, it even stinks from up here. Alright, I'm going to take this back because this is one that goes with the crab pots in the boat. So put it there. Oh, far out. That's a great feeling before you have a beer when you get home. Be chucking up. I'm sliding towards the edge. So all I can think is just put my foot there. Just go and get your hands covered in, well, probably not as bad as what they smell like anyway. Probably better than the chicken what's on there anyway, so. Oh, don't know if I even want to strap this to my backpack. Stinks that bad. Well, this spot produced keepers, but no, I think none of the big stuff I like to catch. That's why I let so many crabs go still, what I could keep. But I had a guy the other day trying to say that I'm the issue with Darwin and that's why the river systems are gone. For this whole week, I've only taken 4 crabs. I see people go out crabbing and they're quite welcome, they're allowed to do it, and they'll go get 30 crabs on one boat. What would you do with 30 crabs in one feed? You'd have to have your friend, neighbours and everyone over.